Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age 2. So I took a few days off, mainly because I've been, playing Wukong. Just getting a little burnout, you know, struggles of a YouTuber, right? Anyway, so I've also been like working on like my companions' gear. So we also got like their tactics. I would say it's a lot more organized now. So I decided, you know what? Let's have Isabela use like the axes. I think they really look really cool on her. So we have this one, Bard's hammer, Bard's honor. Can't read. So +1 attributes, +3 critical chance, +3 critical speed. It will improve with her level up, and it is +10 damage versus humans. Pretty nice. And you also can put some runes on it, which is also cool. You get 2 on there. So this one we have a critical chance, +3 critical chance as well, 5% chance to stun. So it's not as, I would say, as crazy as this one where you have like 3 others and you have like an additional you have 2 slots for your runes, but it's passable. I won't go too much into her other gear, but I got stuff that was way better than what I had before. Same thing with Varric. It seems like I think his thing got upgraded too, which is nice. So yeah, so we had a couple of companion quests. So as you know, Merrill was not too happy with us, so we're gonna have to do those. But we also have to speak to our boy Fenris and see what he has to say. So let's go do that first, and then we'll do the main companion quests as well. So let's see here. So we're going to go to Fenris. I think he might actually already be there. I don't have to have him in the party. Let me see. Yep, there he is. Man, he really needs to clean these bodies up. I mean, it's like, come on, man, that's nasty. There's probably flies and all sorts of pestilence just because he hasn't cleaned it up. Alright, let's talk to him.
Last bottle of the Egregio. I've been saving it for a special occasion.
And what's that?
The anniversary of my escape. Astia Vala Firmundis.
No idea what that means.
Care to hear the story?
Let's see here. Yeah, tell me anything you like.
I enjoy listening to you talk.
He's so fine.
And I enjoy a man willing to speak his mind. Let's see. You've heard of Saharan? The Imperium and the Qunari have fought over the island for centuries now. I was there with Daenerys during a Qunari attack. I managed to get him to a ship, but there was no room for a slave. I was left behind. I barely got out of the city alive.
Why am I not surprised? It's like, hey, we can't have slaves on the ship. There's no more room. It's like those at the bottom tier gotta fend for himself. Let's go with the sarcastic approach. Sounds like fun.
There's nothing like war for covering one's escape.
I had no intention of escaping. That time. There are rebels in the Saharan jungles called Fog Warriors. They found me and took me in, nursed me back to health. I stayed with them for a time, until Daenerys finally came for me.
Of course, couldn't last forever, considering he was... Yeah, I had a feeling this... Well, I wouldn't say I had a feeling, but it just kind of makes sense, considering Daenerys was not going to give up on Fenris. Yeah, I can see where this is going.
He was relieved to see you'd survived, right?
Relieved to see his investment hadn't ended up in Qunari hands, perhaps. I'd grown fond of the rebels. They bowed to no master and fought for their freedom. It was beyond my experience. When Daenerys came, they refused to let him take me.
Don't think that went too well.
He ordered me to kill them. So I did.
Damn.
I killed them all.
I can only imagine how much that must be like weighing on his guilty conscience. I mean, it's not like he had a choice. I mean, yeah, he could have like maybe fought back or anything, but you know, who's to say they would have survived? So, like, what? Why?
Why would you do such a thing?
It felt inevitable. My master had returned and this fantasy life was over. But once it was done, I looked down at their bodies. I felt I couldn't. I ran and never looked back.
Alright, let's see. So let's see here. Why didn't you leave earlier?
I have to wonder why you stayed with Denarius as long as you did.
You have not been a slave. A slave does not dream of freedom or wonder at possibilities. You think only of your master's desires and what the next hour will bring. It did not occur to me that I could be anything else until I had a taste of it.
And do all slaves feel that way?
But there are stories of slaves rebelling all the time. They did in Kirkwall.
The ritual that gave me my markings also stripped me of my memory. Whatever I was before may as well have never been. Perhaps if I knew, I might have felt differently.
Honestly, in some ways, that's similar to being tranquil. Like with the tranquil, they just, you know, strip their the mages of their like emotions, and in this case, they're stripping them of the Deventer slaves of their past memories, which is honestly that's frightening when you think about it. It's like, so it's like if any like their loved ones, friends, family, or whatever taken away from them, like that is cruel. Okay, let's see here. So you regretted killing them?
How well did you know these fog warriors?
I knew them only a few months, but in that time, I felt as if I truly lived. They were bold, strong, free with their affections. I was in awe of them and owed them everything. And I turned on them even so.
Oh my goodness, dude, it's just knowing that has to be eating at him. I'm not gonna lie. Knowing that, like, the people who took him in, you know, gave him, like, food and shelter, and whom he genuinely, like, respected, he had to turn our gun against the blade that fed him, basically. That's rough. Alright, so you didn't stay in Saharan?
Couldn't you have found other fog warriors? Become a rebel?
Even if I did, I felt unworthy. I had no way of knowing if I could truly escape from Denarius then. I didn't even know what that meant. I simply had to get away. I stowed aboard a ship to the mainland and moved south, chased by my former master every step of the way.
Okay, and then how did you get away?
Didn't Denarius stop you?
The rebels had wounded him. The soldiers he brought attempted to capture me, unsuccessfully. It was weeks before Denarius was able to mount the hunt in earnest, but by then, I was already gone.
So I'm guessing this also ties into when I first met Fenris. Like his master finally like try to catch up to him. I'm guessing we're gonna be seeing Daenerys at some point again. So thank you for telling me.
This can't be easy to talk about.
Man, he is so fine.
I've never spoken about what happened to anyone. I've never wanted to. Perhaps this is what it means to have a friend.
Yeah, just friends?
It might mean more than that.
I have never allowed anyone too close. When my markings were created, the pain was extraordinary, and the memory lingers. But you are a man unlike any other, Hawke. With you, it might be different.
Oh, that smirk on his face, man. That smirk, we definitely going somewhere with this. I was like, I'm willing.
We could find out.
On another evening, perhaps.
Yeah, for
A
another
last
time.
toast, then. To the fallen.
Oh, he a real one. Oh my goodness, like, Fenris has, you know, he, like, I am definitely simping for this man. Anyway, let's do, so we have these two, but I do want to talk to, Merrill. I did do this before. It doesn't go well. So, let's see here. Let's go there. She's gonna be pissed.
How could you do that to me? How could you steal a priceless relic of my people? I trusted you.
Let's see here. You can't finish the mirror.
You told me the Alluvian killed someone. You want to rebuild something that dangerous in the middle of Kirkwall?
It's not dangerous. I cleansed the corruption.
Yeah, using blood magic.
It's only a tool. It's no more good or evil than a hammer or a sword. I can't believe I've been such an idiot believing you'd help me. Go! I'd rather be alone.
Yep. And her rivalry just increases. Then we have one more, which was...
Oh, may the dread wolf take you, you worthless hunk of glass. It won't work. All the years I've wasted on it, it's still a flaming mirror with no reflection. Why have you come? Is it time for another lecture about how reckless I'm being?
Let's see here. You are being reckless. Is it that time again? Maybe.
It's not what you want to hear, Merrill. But you know what you're doing is dangerous.
Only to myself. No one else is at risk. I have taken every possible precaution. I am trying to save my people. Why can't you understand that?
Yeah, well, you know, using blood magic, because she used blood magic before, and from what I understand, that's how she got, that's where she learned blood magic in the first place. I think it was it from the Alluvian Mirror before, or was like someone in the Fade that taught her? Like, that's, and she's not aware, and she's like so oblivious, or she just does not care about the dangers to using blood magic.
I don't want to see you get hurt.
Stop trying to save me. I've given up everything to rebuild my people's past. And you just threw my sacrifice in the garbage. You say you mean well, but right now, I'd rather be alone.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to end like that. So I'm pretty sure she's like, it's like completely at the max of rivalry. Okay, so we do have this one. I don't know if I want to put Sebastian in the team. I might just save that for Act 3. And, you know, there's also these two quests, or like, they're like the, I guess, DLC. I will consider doing one of them later in our, well, first of all, we got to do to catch a thief. I will consider doing them if one of them is like just as good as Awakening. But it's going to depend. Well, I guess I could just go into her home and then just fast travel. I think, no, actually no, I don't want to waste time. So yeah, I also thought, you know what, let's bring Varric, we'll bring Isabela, because I've not really used, I haven't really seen her in action yet. What? So this guy's a dog lord? Okay. Then let's go with 4. Alright, so then we'll go with 6. Actually, we should be... Yeah, we'll go with 6. And then we'll go with 8. I'm super good. Cold. Alright. And I feel bad killing them. Like, I'm a dog person, and it's like, damn. Yeah, I have no idea what this is all about, but... Alright. Die. Okay, let's see. We definitely have a lot of enemies here. We got a lot of dogs. I don't know what the whole deal is with them, but... maybe we'll find out. Damn. Knowing archers. Okay. Goodness. Wait, is there like... okay, I thought there was another one. Maybe not. Really? Stop. Yeah, I have no idea where they came from, and quite frankly, I do not care. Okay, let's see. Varric. Let's see here. I mean, to be honest, I should go and get his level up his constitution to 230. But we'll just do his dexterity. Okay, as for abilities, let's see here. So Varric adds a new stanza to the Ode to Isabela Bianca. So he has attack speed and critical damage. That could be good. So no one puts in long hours like a dwarf. This could also be good. Time is coined, and if someone and it's someone's time to die. So this gives attack speed. So this is like attack speed. This is mana regenerate, and then Varric adds a new stanza to the Ode to Isabela Bianca. So we got speed, crit damage. All three of these seem really good, so we'll just go with this one, I guess. Cool. Alright, let's find the exit. Well, no, we're in the right spot, so we just need to go down there. Oh my goodness, bro, more of these frickin' dogs. It's like, why? Well, let's see, any of them? Yes. Probably want to go after him, since he's... seems like he's like the boss here. Bro, more of them? Yeah, the archers are usually the ones you want to go after the most. Okay, let's see. We'll go with 5. I mean, thankfully, like, most of these enemies aren't, like, super tanky. And I am thinking of getting the ability that lets me, like, evade them. Alright, let's see. Attributes. Should probably go with some more mana. Okay, as for abilities, this would be really good to go with. So while this mode is active, so this is like another sustain. So the mage or an ally is enveloped in a telekinetic field. Let's see here. I mean, having more like resistance to these elements is usually really good. Arcane Shield protection now envelops the whole party. Yeah, this looks like that would be good. So I need, let's see here. Points required in Arcane. So we have like 1, 2. So yeah, that's gonna be a while. So elemental damage bonus based on the staff type for all party members. So while the entire party enchanting the weapon of allies to give them additional elemental damage. I mean, more damage is always nice. That's my thing. So why not? We'll go with it. Don't really have a good spot for it, so we'll just do self, any, activate mode, arcane weapons, self, surrounded by enemies, no enemies, deactivate mode. Don't want to have to go through all my tactics, so that'll just have to do for now. Probably going to be dealing with some more enemies along the way as well. Moth. I don't know why I'm taking that, but, you know, hey, maybe someone wants that.
You'll surrender the relic.
I don't have your stupid...
Alright, let's save it just for right now. Wasn't Sten also the guy from... Alright, let's go with 6. Nice. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, we'll deal with these spearmen. 7. Well.
What are the Qunari doing here?
Yes. About that. The relic belongs to the Qunari, and there's a small chance they want it back.
Great. Yeah, are you crazy?
Do the Qunari look like the sharing type to you? Of course they want it back.
I've always known what the relic is. I just didn't want to worry you.
You're the picture of kindness, Ravani.
The relic is a Qunari text handwritten by that philosopher of theirs. Kuzlan, whatever his name is. I stole it from them. They followed me here to reclaim it, and it's why this
So
so
she stole from the
They
Kuzlans?
can't leave the free marches without it.
Alright, let's see here. Investigate. What about the shipwreck?
I thought you and the Qunari were caught in a storm.
The storm was only half of it. I also had the Qunari dreadnought stuck to my behind like a bad rash, spitting fire and thunder at me.
Great. So why not return it and go?
Maybe giving it back would solve Aveline's problem.
That mess is over a couple of elves. I need it to save my own skin.
And all this over a book.
Sounds like the Qunari take their reading very seriously.
Is there anything the Qunari don't take seriously? Look, the book's right in this building, and I'm not letting it slip away again. It's the only thing that'll get Castillon off my back. Please, tell me you'll give the relic to me.
Yeah, okay, I'll do it for her just because she's a companion, but... And, you know, things might get worse. But, whatever. Alright, we'll get the relic for you.
It's yours. Your life depends on it.
Really? I wasn't expecting that. It's nice to have someone on my side for once. Come on, we've no time to waste.
Yeah, good thing we didn't bring Aveline along.
Where is the relic?
She probably would have been pissed off.
I have it. The Tome of Qunari will not fall into defender hands.
Blood and spite.
Atos Qunari!
He's getting away.
Isabela!
Alright, let's do this. Alright, so we'll go with 6. Alright, got rid of the mage. Yeah, I probably need to like think about like which modes I want to have on, because those are... He's losing out on his mana. Okay, let's see here. So we have Gauntlets of the Ashad, so this gives us a +1 critical chance, stamina regen. We'll just sell it. Yeah, so I don't think Sten was actually the origin Qunari name. I think because I read that that actually is a rank. So we do need to go there, but I don't want to miss any loot, so let's get that real quick. There's probably nothing in here, though, from the looks of it. Another moth-eaten scarf. Don't know why anyone would want to... I don't know why that would be sold, since that looks like something you wouldn't want to wear. Oh, lovely. We're not going that way. Let's be smart about this.
Trap!
Yeah, everyone, you hold... Ah, damn. Alright, now that we've turned the trap off, let's see what's over here. Lyrium imbued etched staff. That could be really good for Anders. So let's go to Anders real quick. And then, well, I guess not. We need to have 33 magic, but It would be really good. Didn't I also, like, get some jewelry? Yeah, like this one. 41 attack. I'll have to see who I give that to. Alrighty, let's see. Where is the exit? Alright, let's see where Isabela went. Alright, I have the relic and I'm gone. I'm sorry it has to be this way. You've been a loyal ally, but this is best for us both. You promised me the relic and I know you'll fight Castellan for me, but I don't want this. I've dragged you too far into this method already. You don't have to forgive me, but I hope you understand.
She's gone then. Can't say I blame her.
Come on. Aveline will be waiting at the Qunari compound. We still have to deal with that mess.
Yeah, so she's gone, it seems like. Alright. We're gonna switch the party again, too, so... Let's see. No, that's... So yeah, we want to go this way. Well, so much for, like, I better be able to find her again, and she better not be, like, gone from the party. So we'll go to Viscount's Keep. Okay, so we'll bring Fenris, Aveline, and Anders. Okay, so let's see here. For abilities, I guess we should go with... Let's go with some Constitution. And then I'll go with additional willpower. Alright. So these are just all passives now. So we have damage resistance, magic resistance. Awesome. So stamina regen minimum 5% upon death based on enemy rank. And so this is dependent on a kill. So he will gain speed. Let's go with like resistance, just because depending on what we're going to be fighting, we might need to have more like damage negation. Alright, cool. So that's demands of the Qun. Alright, let's see what it's probably Aveline, honestly.
Fenris?
I have been thinking of you. In fact, I've been able to think of little else. Command me to go, and I shall.
Yeah, don't oh boy. Let's see here. Don't go.
No need.
Oh damn. It's getting real spicy here. Well,
Was it that bad?
I'm sorry, it's not... It was fine. No, that is insufficient. It was better than anything I could have dreamed.
let's see here. Too much then.
It can be a lot to take in, I know.
It's not that. I began to remember my life before. Just flashes. It's too much. This is too fast. I cannot do this.
So what did you remember?
Your life before? What do you mean?
I've never remembered anything from before the ritual, but there were faces, words. For just a moment, I could recall all of it, and then it slipped away.
Yeah, well, we could work on that.
Don't you want to get your memories back?
Perhaps you don't realize how upsetting this is. I've never remembered anything, and to have it all come back in a rush, only to lose it. I can't.
Oh, damn.
I can't.
Alright, but I care about you.
We can work through this.
I'm sorry. I feel like such a fool. All I wanted was to be happy. Just for a little while. Forgive me.
Oh, man. That's rough. So it seems like he's like... Is he, like, breaking up with us? Or he probably just needs some time to himself. That's probably it. Okay, so what was going on? There was someone waiting at the mansion with important news. Okay, let's see.
Good to see you again, sir.
So I think I have to... So we have to... Let's see here. Because we had that cutscene. I think we have to, like, reload back in. Alright.
Ah, you've returned.
So, what exactly is this? There's someone waiting at the mansion with important news.
I'm certain you'll find everything's in order, monsieur.
Huh.
Anders' manifesto. Oh, this thing turns up everywhere.
It's not dog, is it?
Did you ever run the wilds, boy? Kirkwall is no city for a breed used to open spaces. Nice as your estate is, it's not healthy for a Mabari to be cooped up. May I take him to the barracks time to time? He could help train my guards.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I'm sure he'll enjoy that. Thanks for the offer.
Good. I think it's time they face down a good old Mabari charge.
Oh, God.
How about it, boy? Want to chew on some recruits?
That's terrifying. Oh my goodness. He's such a good boy, but oh my goodness, that's terrifying. Okay, so where... So there was someone waiting at the mansion with important news. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on there. Because I think, like, those two markers is, like, for the DLC. Because I don't see anyone here. But we'll check up here, but I don't think there's... Yeah, okay, so we'll just go to the, I guess, Qunari. Let's go. Yeah, that should work. Okay, I believe it was in the docks. Cause that's weird. It's like it is saying that. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna make a save. Yeah, this is not gonna look good.
I'd wrap up any other business before we go. It's already a mess, and could get worse.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
I request an audience with the Arishok.
He will allow it, but not in this number.
I will only bring my friend here and a small complement of my guard. Is that few enough?
It is. Enter.
Oh boy. He's not gonna be happy.
Shanada.
Greetings, Arishok. We come regarding the elven fugitives that took refuge here.
Irrelevant. I would speak to Hawke about the relic stolen from my grasp.
Well, let's... Yeah, he's certainly not too happy about it. Isabela has it. He's going to know. He knows, like, he'll, like, it's like, how, there's no way you wouldn't know about it. Yeah, so let's just say Isabela has it.
One of my former companions stole it.
Her part was clear. Your admission is welcome.
An issue for another time. We're here for the fugitives.
The elves are now Vidithari. They have chosen to submit to the Qun. They will be protected.
So, let's go with their criminals.
Surely you know these elves are only here to escape justice.
Kirkwall justice. You have not hidden the abuses of your zealots or the corruption of this city. You will understand why I must do this. Let us look at your dangerous criminals. Speak, Vidithari. Who did you murder and why?
A city guard forced himself on our sister.
What?
We reported him. Or tried to.
Oh boy.
But they did nothing about it, no matter what we said. So my brothers and I paid him a visit.
That doesn't excuse murder.
Alright, is it true, Evelyn?
Are these elves telling the truth?
There have been rumors. I will investigate. But they still took the law into their own hands.
Sometimes that is necessary.
Like you avenged the Viscount's son. It was not right then, and it's not right now.
Okay, great. Yeah, let's try to make this as peaceful as possible.
We're just here for the elves.
Their actions are mere symptoms. Your society is the disease. They have chosen. The Vidithari will submit to the Qun and find a path your way has denied them.
You can't just decide that. You must hand them over.
Tell me, Hawke, what would you do in my place?
You know, honestly, knowing that that's what some of the guards have done, yeah. You know, at that point it's like, hey man, and then the law that didn't protect them, gotta take matters into your own hands, so I wouldn't give them up.
They deserve another chance.
Exactly so. I cannot leave without the relic, and I cannot stay and remain blind to this dysfunction. There is only one solution.
Arishok, there is no need for...
Vinek Kathas.
Oh shit.
Not here. Two open. Go, go. Hawke.
Well, okay. Went better than I expected. Or just as I expected.
Can you hear it? The Qunari must be spreading out. They're attacking the city. Why? What could they possibly hope to accomplish?
Alright, this seems like it's going to go on for a while, so I will end it here, guys. Next part, we shall continue on. And I guess we're going to be fighting the Qunari, so look forward to that. Until then, see you all on the next one.